Welcome to the second part of my travel series. We're going to call it, as I'm calling my travel consultation program, You Can Travel. And then in the last video, I talked about traveling to Zurich and what you can do there in terms of like skiing, mulled wine, beautiful views of the city and the Alps while you're there. But also, what I want to talk about in this video is where you can go during the summer months, particularly within France. The city that I'm going to talk about is actually, a lot of people sleep on this town. It's called La Rochelle. And La Rochelle is connected via a bridge to a little island off the coast called Ile de Ré. It's a little series of islands called Ile de Ré, Ile d'Orléans, but we're going to talk about Ile de Ré. Okay, so La Rochelle is a town, a seaside town off the Atlantic coast. It's not far from where I used to live in Niort. It's about an hour away, and it's a beautiful escape to the ocean. You have such beautiful seaside views. There's a harbor there along with historical buildings. It's very well known for its beautiful views of the ocean, but also the fresh seafood. Just when I was there and I was eating the seafood, the white wine, it was just wonderful. There are activities that you can do, and during the summertime there are there was a carnival. There are antique flea markets that you can go to as well. And I also thoroughly enjoy just like how slow and calm and relaxed the environment was. Not because there wasn't stuff to do, it just was at a slower pace, unlike what you would get like in Nice. And of course, we all love Nice, but sometimes we just want to go to the sea and we just want to breathe in the air and just relax. And La Rochelle is the town for you. And of course, you have the port alongside the town, but also just a beautiful city center, very historic in the sense of it being a seaside town and the port that's there. There's also an aquarium if you have kids that are coming. Again, like there's a carnival, there's other things that are just fun to do. And honestly, it's one of my favorite towns to visit in France. So here we have Ile de Ré. And when you want to understand the vibe of Ile de Ré, think of a luxury seaside island, a very coastal, like Martha's Vineyard type of deal, but just a little bit with a French flair to it. I believe Johnny Depp had a home on this island. It's just gorgeous. It was breathtaking. Like, you think La Rochelle is pretty, go to Ile de Ré, and Ile de Ré has, of course, it has the shops there. It's a very small town, but you're more likely to get like a local French cuisine while you're there, particularly, of course, like I said, seafood. And again, there's Riviera, there's the boat port, and just awesome vibe there. And one thing I want to bring up is that when you're talking about Ile de Ré has lots, because it's the island, it has lots of beaches all along the coast of the island. And I remember specifically, I went with a family that I consider them my family as well, one of my French families, and I found these stunning purple oyster shells. They're all over Ile de Ré. And if you have children, and particularly they like to collect things, and because I'm a kid at heart, me and the kids were out collecting, the kids that were on the beach where we were there, while we were having a lovely picnic. And that's a romantic idea that you can having a picnic on Ile de Ré. It's going to be less crowded than going to a beach in the south of France. So have a lovely picnic, bring the kids along, have them collect seashells, and just overall enjoy the beauty. So all in all, if you would like to have a consultation or just general information about different cities that you would like to visit within France, because just remember, I love Paris as much as the next person who lives in France, but Paris is not just the only city in France to visit. France has so much to offer, so does the other Francophone countries, and I would be more than happy to help you set up that journey along the way.